Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail is presented by AmFirst Credit Union and sponsored by Phoenix Boats, Landers McClarty Chevrolet, McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, Jax, Garmin, Rapala, VMC, Crush City, Pro Guide Batteries, Mountain Dew, American Bait Works, TH Marine, and FishAlabama.org.
Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to the finale here in the Alabama Bass Trail's North Division, Pickwick Lake, Florence, Alabama, presented by Phoenix Boats. We've got a lot of big bass to weigh in today, but before we do, we're going to kick things off like we do at each and every Alabama Bass Trail event by honoring this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Last August, 225 teams sold this division out in 7 minutes, and we know they are ready to go. But real quick, Miss Kay Donaldson, the woman with the plan. Y'all make some noise for Miss Kay, the hardest working woman in bass fishing, the program director. Here we go, another year. Believe it or not, it's been a blur, but we are fixing to wrap things up in the ABT North. We're going to decide an Angler of the Year. We're going to hand out all kinds of money, and we're going to do it on one of our favorite fisheries, Pickwick Lake.
You know, Florence, Alabama, the Shoals area always rolls out the red carpet for us. This lake always shows out. We've already seen some big bags come in. You know, the were 30 and higher, and I think we're going to see that. Really tight points race, a lot of money to give away. I can't thank the anglers enough for investing in the Alabama Bass Trail and putting their confidence in us and our team, but also the guys that work for this trail. Unbelievable. Cannot say it enough. I work with the best of the best of the best, and they prove it every week. Thank you to Florence for being our host this week. Thank you to everyone who believes and follows and watches the Alabama Bass Trail. Let's weigh some fish.
Let's do it. Like Miss Kay said, things going an hour. 27.69. William Nichols and Jake Young busted this thing wide open. Up first, boat 23, the Kirby, Stephen and Nathan. Going to have five that are going to go 11:39 to kick things off. We appreciate you guys. Absolutely. We will see y'all down the road. 27.69 on top, 25.49. Jake Bison Briar Chambers in second right now. Weighed in an hour early. Boat 13 coming up next. Shannon Thomas, Shane Kent, 3 bass today. We'll go 795. 795 here at stop number 5. Good to see you, boys. I was told to give this man a hard time on stage, but I think he's had a hard enough time today, sounds like. Justin Bussey and Ben Webb, your 2024 ABT North Anglers of the Year. Heard we had a little bit of motor problem today.
Yeah, we needed to have a big day to give ourselves the outside chance of hopping back in the top 9, but we had boat problems about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we were about 2 miles from our closest thing to fish. So we put the trolling motor on high and ran about 4.5 miles an hour, 2 miles down the river to get back to, just something to throw out.
Well, Ben texted me and said, not good. He sent me a selfie, but you got to ride in, and you got 5 that'll go 1896 to end the ABT North. Now, we got one more ABT 100, and you guys happen to be leading the points in that.
Yeah, we need to catch them. Wilson's fun, so hopefully it'll show out for us.
November, we're going to see if you can win those bells. See you, Justin Bussey. All right. I saw you coming across there and you didn't have your jersey on. I was like, I don't know. I was trying to gauge what you might have, but you were leaning a little bit. We got Fisher and I and Ryan and I 6th place in the Angler of the Year race. Miss Kay said y'all were well within striking distance. What do we got today?
Not enough.
Not enough. All right, we're going to see. When you say not enough, I feel like not enough to use like 28 at this point. Fisher and Ryan and I, father-son duo here on Father's Day weekend. 5 that will go. They're very alive. Daniel Montgomery's making them nervous. 1898. 1898. What do you got to say about it?
I don't know. Practice was really, really good. To be completely honest with you, I thought we could have 24 in like 5 minutes, and we ran down there today, and they all shrunk. Everything we caught was like a 360 to a 390, so it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it.
That's it. Move on to the next one. If you'd like, you could blame your dad. What do you think about that, Ryan?
I tried to get him to go all the way to Tennessee, and he wouldn't go.
He's blaming you. Y'all going to have to sort that out on the way home. That's going to be a rough Father's Day. Ben Yarborough and Jody Scrimshire coming up next. Boat 15. 5 that will go 12:42 to end the 2025 ABT North campaign for you.
That's all we needed. We needed to catch 5, and this man here caught them. So we got 5. Well, that puts us probably in the top 20 in points. Home Lake, Wheeler Lake. We'll see what we can do this fall.
Entry fee free championship. We're going to hand out a bunch of money. Great job. We'll see y'all there.
I want to say happy birthday to my daughter when she watches this.
Happy birthday. Boat number 3, Kent Keys, David Campbell, 3 fish today. That'll go 664. Terrible. You said it. I didn't say it.
Keep them buttoned up.
We'll see you down the road. Boat number 10, Donnie Story, Denver Satterley. How you fellas doing today?
A lot better now. It was rough for a while. We didn't catch our first fish till 10:30 and then scraped up 5.
5 that'll go 15 at 60. Did I hear we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big?
Yeah, we're going to check to see what it weighs.
We've got a 787 from earlier. It ain't 787?
It ain't that big, but it was a good one.
All right, let's see what it'll go. A 533. What did it bite today?
It bought a bit of Crush City Freelooter.
Hey, we like a company man around here. Crush City doing it. Thank you, guys. Boat number 11 up next, Dylan Singleton and Chris Allen. Going to bring us 3 bass today in this ABT North finale. Good to see you guys. 3 good ones that will go 11-12. They're just a little lonely.
Yeah, it only took 3 days to catch a whole limit. So Tennessee River is not us. Let's go back to the Coosa.
All right, well, we're going to get some Coosa next year. We'll see you guys there. A man that is no stranger to this pond coming up. Boat number 14, Michael Woolley, fishing with Kyle Llewellyn. He's going to have 5 today. You go 18, 19. Reckon how many 18-plus pound bags you've caught on this pond over the years, Michael?
Quite a few, but it don't seem like that means anything anymore.
It just gets you a pat on the back these days. It's really wild. Did you catch a lot of fish today?
We did. We were struggling pretty bad today. Sound like fish are all stuff shrunk.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Good to see you as always. Boat number 8, Johnny Patterson, Tom Messer with 5 bass. Good bag. Going to break that 20-pound mark with 20.92. Going to get you on that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10. You want me to stop it right now? If you split the money with Jason Duran and I, we can do it.
Would you? Would you stop it?
We will. Make sure Kay's not paying attention. Oh, never mind. She's watching. We're caught.
All right. Well, we were sitting in 75th place on the bubble, so hopefully this will get us to Wheeler.
I should get you to Wheeler Lake. How'd you catch those real quick before we hold them up for some pictures?
We were scoping, shaking a minute at them all day.
Shaking a minute. All right. Hold them up loud and proud for Jared out here, and then for Jason Duran. Great job. 20.92. Got them in 5th place right now. 5 bags over 20 pounds so far. 3 of those before we officially started the weigh-in. Pretty Tennessee River smallmouth right there. Boat number 7 coming up next, the Morris crew, Connor and Preston Morris, with a 5-fish limit. You guys doing okay today?
Doing all right.
Got 5 that will go 14.02. Where were you in the points coming in?
Way back.
Way back. It's not going to be enough to get you to Wheeler. We'll see you guys next year. All right, these gentlemen right here won our Lake Gunnersville beatdown. 58 bags over 20 pounds, and they came out on top. Hunter Davidson, Bryant Fikes sitting in 4th place right now, 27 points out of that Angler of the Year lead, and they got a sack full of them. Here we go. Going to come up just shy of taking the lead. 26-24 for Davidson and Fikes, and this Angler of the Year race is going to get real interesting. How did you get it done today?
Man, well, Hunter actually found something super sneaky. We're boat 203, and he said, dude, I don't know if we'll get on it, but we rolled up, wasn't a boat in sight, and by 7:15 we had that right there.
Hunter, what are you doing tomorrow?
Probably fishing.
Well, it's Father's Day. If you'd like to give me a Father's Day gift and let me go fish that spot, it'd be great.
It's a little sneaky. I don't know if I want to share it with anybody.
Dude, blindfold, I don't care. Just tell me which direction to cast. How'd y'all catch them?
Most of them on a worm, a couple on a minnow.
Okay, on a worm and a minnow. What would it mean to take home the Angler of the Year title in the ABT North against this crew?
Yeah, I don't even know how we even got to this point, honestly, with the weight we got. I mean, we were eating last night saying, I don't know what we got. If they fire it, it could be interesting. But, I mean, these are just local hammers, you know, obviously, hammers all across the board. But we just like to bass fish, and it just so happened to work out for a few tournaments, and it is what it is, I guess.
Y'all been on a roll. Hold them up. 26-24.
Good job, man.
That's a wrecking crew right there, Davidson and Fikes. Hunter fishes about every tournament he can get in all over the dadgum place. ABT South with his dad. We'll see you at Lay Lake next week. 6 bags over 20 for those keeping score at home. Boat number 5 coming up next. Devin Mobbs and Brock Lawley. 1 bass today. That will go 240. Somebody's got to do it. I say it all the time. Somebody's got to be the guy that weighs in behind 26 pounds. But you won a bag of Danny Montgomery crappie. Listen, cold fried fish is pretty good.
I'll take it.
We appreciate you guys being here. We'll see you next year. All right. Dean and Dwayne Nelson coming up next. Boat 28. Going to have 3 fish. 3 good ones. 14.08 for 3. Man, you just needed 2 of their buddies for sure.
Oh, yeah, we do. Couldn't catch 5 of them. We caught a bunch all day, but they're short.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here. Great job. We'll see y'all down the road.
I'd like to say hey to my wife and my mom and my 7 granddaughters.
7 granddaughters? Boy, you broke. I guarantee you spoiling them grandkids. Riley Johnson, Ryan Haney, boat number 4-1. It'll go 280. What'd you have for snacks today?
Man, we didn't do a lot of eating. We was
grinding.
Yeah, scratching our head.
I get it. I've been there many times. We'll see you next year. Cole and Donnie Wade coming up next, boat 32. You went to the wrong place. 5 to go, 11-16. Well, where were you supposed to go?
I don't know. I guess we're all them 28-pound bags.
We should have been there together. That sounded like a lot of fun. Boat number 25, Drake Luter, Tyler Wagnon, 5 fish. Careful, that stage will get you every time. Nobody wants to fall on stage because John will give you a hard time. 5 to go, 18-36. How'd you catch them?
Man, we caught a few on a minnow and dragging a worm.
Dragging a worm and a minnow. We're going to weigh one for big. Is it a smallmouth or a largemouth?
Smallmouth.
How big do you think it is?
5.5.
What's your biggest smallmouth?
I really couldn't tell you.
Okay. Is this going to be it, you think? PB material, as the kids on YouTube say? 488. 488. Good job. Shaking a minnow. See you next year. Boat number 20, Kenneth Grover, Bob Blackerby. 3 bass today. 3 that will go. 8:58. I know that's not the finish you wanted. We need some grass down here, don't you think? Can you bring some from Decatur, please?
I might try that. I looked for some and I didn't find any. There's not a blade that I could see it, but I looked for it.
And a couple years ago we had a lot of it, but I know you sure do like that grass. So just work on a transplant program, please.
I'll try to. I spent a lot of time in my practice out deep. I knew I needed a big bag. I'm real far behind in points. I knew I needed a big bag, and I thought that might do it. But those fish aren't out there, I don't think.
It seems to be they're few and far between from what we saw on live today. We appreciate you being here, man. See you next year. And then there were none. We got one coming up. $27.69 on top. William Nichols and Jake Young. We got 6 bags over 20 so far. 787 big fish. We're going to sort out a lot in this finale today in the ABT North presented by Phoenix Boats. Of course, all eyes on that Angler of the Year trophy. And we got a very tight race, but then the top 75 in points going to go to an entry fee free championship at Weeder Lake just up the road in October. The winner today of the event is going to take on $15,000. Here comes these Rollins boys, Mitch and Jackson, and they got a big old bag full of Pickwick bass. Here we go. 5 that'll go. 26.86 going to go all the way to second place. The hits keep on coming. Goodness gracious. We got all kind of time to talk about this. Holy cow, Pop. How did it go out there? I mean, besides the obvious.
I'm the best net man in the business.
You said talk to Jackson.
I did not get a bite today.
It pays the same, though.
It does.
How did you catch them, Jackson?
Nothing but live scope.
Nothing but live scope, and had Dad on the net. Now, you know, tomorrow, kind of a special day. Yeah. If you stay right here, you're going to win enough money to get the net man, the guy that brought you into this world, something really nice.
Since he netted my fish today, you know.
That's the only reason? Come on. He got you into fishing. So, shaking a minnow on live scope?
That's all I did.
What kind of minnow?
A little Japanese minnow.
Crush City Freeloader. Thank you. Hold them up, boys. Absolutely, we're going to take a picture. Yeah, absolutely. Just messing. This is the big one. This thing's fault, man. It's crazy. Hit my minnow. Good job, Lou. Yeah, thank y'all. Appreciate that. All right. I got that, Chris. Got it. I got her every which way but loose, son. Good job, boys. Love to see it. That's a bad. When they get all curled up in that mesh. Good job, guys. Right here.
Right there.
You deserve it.
I need it.
You deserve
I might have broke from carrying that bag up here.
I guarantee you.
He said he's got them all.
That's awesome. I hope it holds up. 26-86 for the Rollins boys. And second place, by the way. 7 bags over 20 so far. And we're early. It's really early in the weigh-in. First 2 flights and things are just ridiculous. Boat 49, Britt Perry, Chris Hargrove. 5 to go, 11:91. Did you have fun out there?
Yeah, after it quit raining.
Did it quit raining? Because it never did on us on live until we got back up here, I feel like.
About the last 2 hours it did. Now it's hot.
It did get a little humid, man. We appreciate you being here. As always, we'll see you next year. Uh-oh, I see an important team coming up here. All right. You'll hear me say a lot, this Angler of the Year race pays $5,000 to the winner, and they get their 2026 entry fees covered by Miss Kay personally. She's going to write a check. One of the most dominant teams in Alabama fishing history. Mark McKegg and Tim Hirsch, your leaders, 13-point lead in the Angler of the Year race. Got to spend a ton of time with them this morning. 5 that will go $14.95. Will it be enough to bring home the Angler of the Year title in the ABT North? You've won it in the South.
Absolutely not. Not here, probably. That wasn't. We knew we needed 18 or 19 pounds for sure, and then everybody had to catch them, but we definitely left the door open today. We really didn't lose anything. We had a couple this morning didn't hook up. Went out deep and cold once or twice out there. I mean, we just never got the right kind of bite here. Even in practice, we never really got the right bite. So, but we've been fortunate over the years. We've had a lot of success, thank goodness. And this one year is not going to define us. We've won some and we've lost some Angler of the Year. So, but I definitely think this is the hardest division to win it in. And I say that not because of the fishermen here or in the South. It's just there's so much diversity in the North. You go to Neely Henry, you come here. I mean, that's 2 completely different places. So the South, a lot of the lakes, you can fish kind of the same and fish whatever your strength is. So, but we've had a good year. We've had a good time. And we'll see y'all next year, whichever way it turns out.
No doubt about that. I appreciate you letting me bug you on live. Always awesome watching you guys pick apart some shallow cover, and we'll see. Fingers crossed. Y'all got a long time to wait. And by the way, it could be the hat. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. You heard it there, Darian. Boat number 50, Terry Pryor and Terry Mann. How you doing, guys? Boat 50. 5 that'll go 17-16. Darian Craig down there heckling y'all saying we need a Terry and Terry win. I bet y'all want to win too.
I agree with him. Exactly what he said.
I rarely agree with him on anything, and I agree with him on that. We'd like to see a Terry and Terry win. How'd y'all catch them today?
We caught them mostly in the grass. Big worm, swim bait, in the what grass we could find.
I was going to say that we've heard a lot of guys say that. I've heard that from a bunch of people from practice. Not a lot of grass here, so you were able to find some and get some bites.
We had about a 60-yard stretch. That's it.
It's good to hear there's some left. We like to hear it. Thank you, guys. In third place coming in to today in this Angler of the Year race, 20 points out of the lead, Adam Bain and Chris Colley. 5 that'll go 1891. 1891 today here at stop number 5. Will that be enough to get you guys where you need to be to win that trophy?
No, we had a pretty bad tournament again at Guntersville. Guntersville seems to always get us for some reason, and it did again this year. So I don't think it's going to be nowhere near enough.
How'd you catch those today?
On a jig, out 8 to 10 foot of water. Had a terrible practice, really. Didn't really catch anything. Caught one about 4 pounds, I guess, and we just kind of stayed in that area all day today. So it worked out okay for us, better than what we've done in practice.
You guys are always catching them. You're most likely going to go to that Bassmaster Team Championship. The top 9 are going to go to Adam Bain and Chris Colley. Catch them. They're holding down 10th place right now on that Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard. Boat 62, Hunter Gilbert, Adam Carter, 3. That'll go 8:02. 8:02 today. Some days it just is what it is, right?
Today was definitely it is what it is. We couldn't do nothing about it. We had made up our mind to sit at the dam all day, and we did that. It had been working out in practice and pre-practice, but today it definitely didn't work out.
Seemed like they didn't run as much current today as a lot of our anglers thought they would.
No, definitely not near enough for what we had been used to, at least. And I think normally around like the 60 to 80,000 was when they were on, and then today I think it was like around 35. So it definitely wasn't what we needed, but it is what it is.
Did you catch any drum?
Did we? Probably over 100.
Should have brought them up here. John would have let you weigh them in.
I would have much rather weigh them in. We would have had a good bag then.
Appreciate you guys. We'll see you down the road. Jason Smith and Eric Fuller. The Jason Smith, filling in here. We got a substitution, and we got a 20-pound bag. 2075 for boat 40. 2075. I was like, Jason Smith, hang on. He's not fishing the ABT North. Snuck in here for James DeMoss. Come on over here. How did you catch them today?
Everyone right in the corner of the mouth.
You know what? He likes to talk. I know he'll talk to me. You ain't going to tell me anything either, are you?
Mostly swim baits.
Swim baits. All right. And the current?
We caught six bass today.
6 bass. Well, you get to hold them up. Y'all know the drill. Jason Smith, Eric Fuller. Going to take y'all to 8th place. Right there. Great job, guys. The legend Jerry Wright leaving, guys. Everybody give him a round of applause. Boat 42, Brett and Brady Hart. 3 bass to go 870. How are we today?
We're good. I fished solo, so I didn't fish clean.
You have to blame him then.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He had a wedding, so had to fish solo.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Here in the Alabama Bass Trail North. Chad Wilson and Hunter Wilson, boat 55. Here we go, just shy 21 pounds, 20.99, 20.99. Going to take you guys to 6th place right now. How'd you catch them out there on Pickwick?
Well, started off slow, but mainly shaking them in.
Shaking them, and we're hearing a lot of that today. What kind of minnow do you like to shake?
Freeloader.
My man right there, company man, Crush City Freeloader. Hold them up. 8 bags over 20 pounds. 8 bags over 20. Pickwick showing out.
Good job, guys. Don't hit the sack.
Oh, man. Boat number 30 coming up next. Caleb Swain, Houston Calvert, 4 bass today. Houston, a former winner here. 4 that'll go 9.56. Not the dirty 30 he's used to. No. He did it right down here with Darian Craig, and now he's hiding out.
Yeah, his baby's birthday today. So.
Okay, so you fish solo.
Solo, but yeah, after he took that old man off this morning, son, he let me hear about it.
Did he? I bet he did.
He said he loves the ABT. Hope he comes back Pickwick all the time. Yeah.
I hope he's here at the weigh-in. I'd like to give him a hug.
Me too.
He's such a nice fella. Good to see you, buddy. He was in a great mood at 6 o'clock this morning as the sun was coming up. Logan Chittum, Jacob McNary, both 38. 5 it'll go 14-40. How'd you catch them today?
We did about everything. After practice, we just had to go do random stuff, and we're thankful for that. I can tell you that.
No doubt about it. Threw the kitchen sink at them. Got it done. We'll see you down the road. All right, boat 47. And they have said that I can say this, that this is the oldest team in the Alabama Bass Trail. Collective years. Mr. Moody, how old are you guys collectively?
A little over 140.
A little over 140. Y'all make some noise for these two gentlemen right here.
I'm the young one.
Yeah, I know you're the baby of the group. Mr. Ray, good to see you, buddy. 14-20 today. Having a good year out here on the Alabama Bass Trail. Did you catch a lot of bass today, Mr. Moody?
Yeah, we caught a bunch today, but we just couldn't get the size. We had some good ones yesterday, but they didn't cooperate today. All we catch dinks in that same spot.
Seems like they do that sometimes on Saturdays. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Well, there wasn't near as much current.
Seemed like they did not run as much as most guys thought.
Till right just this afternoon, about noon, they started up.
Well, Ray, would you like to blame Sam for anything?
Well, I don't know. If I could think of something, I would.
Surely you know something on him. Well, hang on a second. Before you go, you had to do what?
I had to get out and push the boat off sandbar.
What are you doing on sandbars? I mean, it is getting closer to July 4th weekend. I get that. Were you power pulling down and partying a little bit out there?
If you knew how shallow we were fishing, we were in about a foot of water. And I ran up on it, just sandbar. I was trying to watch the bank. Next thing you know, I'm stopped. And
I think you just want them people on that pontoon boat to see those red underwear.
Called out, Mr. Moody. Good to see you guys. Sam Moody rocking red draws. We heard it right here from Ray. Gavin Moy, Luke Gerald, 5 today. That'll go 17-59. I saw y'all out there creeping around in the rain, getting it done. How'd you catch them?
We were fishing bluegill beds, flipping around a jig, and we caught one keeper in practice. It was 6 pounds, and that was it. And we weren't shaking them off or anything. We just caught one keeper. Today they grew up, so that's always a good day whenever they grow up, because they usually don't.
It normally goes the other way. Well, great job. We appreciate you guys being here. We'll see you down the road. Derek Coughlin and Jeffrey Cavillion. Cuvion. Got it. Last term of the year, nailed it on the second attempt. Boat 59. 5 that'll go 14-82. How'd you catch those?
We caught them deep. Drop shot, shaky head, and Carolina rig.
Sounds like a fun day out on the pond. Appreciate you being here. We'll see you at the next one. We have 5 of our teams in the top 6 in the Angler of the Year race that have already weighed in. The team that was closest within striking distance of Mark McKeag and Tim Hurst, Willis and Kiker, 13 points back, have not weighed in. So the second place team, and they went out way late, boat 218. So it's going to take a little bit before we get to call this thing. And here comes some Tennessee River sure enough fish catchers right here. Eric White and Adam Fleeman definitely wanting to be in that Wheeler Lake Championship. Hello, boys. Looks like a good bag of fish right here. Great bag. Going to take them all the way to 6th place right now. $23.99 for White and Fleeman. Tell me all about it.
Long day. We had a terrible practice. We caught one 5-pounder in practice. We went and sat down on it, and we milked it for everything it had.
You found all his buddies today.
Yeah.
How'd you catch them?
Football jig, Carolina rig, and a big worm, yeah.
That sounds like good times, like old times right there, boys. Go ahead and hold them up. Y'all know the drill. 654 on a Mountain Dew Big Bass. The leader on that currently 787, William Nichols and Jake Young. That moves us to 9 bags over 20 pounds. Great bag right there for White and Fleeman. They're definitely going to have something to say in October at that championship on Wheeler. No doubt about that. I've seen them do it just a few times on that pond. John Whitewood, Shane Barrett coming up next, 4 bass for boat number 90. 4 that will go 11-11. Couldn't do that again if you tried. Nailed it.
Nailed it. But not really. We needed one more.
Definitely needed some friends.
Yeah. Hey, see you next year.
See you next year. Glad to have y'all here this year. Like I said earlier, 225 teams sold this division out 7 minutes last August. In 7 minutes. John, they must really like you.
I'm gonna say that's what it is. You know, it's got to be me that's causing all these sellouts. No.
Yeah. Definitely. I'd like to take all the credit. John Simpson. That's a direct quote, Miss K. Rob Wright and Samuel Fowler up next. Boat 56.5 that will go 9.98. And you said you lost some today out there.
Yeah. We had the fish do really good, and we just couldn't get them in the boat.
What kind of baits were you losing them on?
Top water and scrounger.
Sometimes that happens. Yeah. Appreciate you guys being. See you at Lay Lake next week in the South. We're going to wrap things up down there. Brian Adcock, Jonathan Marsh, boat 57. 5 bass that'll go 13.41. I was trying to track y'all down on live, man. Y'all were zigging and zagging. I was watching that tracker. It's pouring down rain. I never could find you.
Yeah, we stayed upriver all day. We made the decision to stay up there. Obviously, it was the wrong decision, but that's how it goes.
Sometimes you got to swing, and you never know with that upriver concrete bite. Every now and then it can fire up. All right, 7th place coming in to today in your Angler of the Year standings and winners of stop number 1 this year in the ABT North. Blake Hall, Jeremy Lamb, boat 64, going to add to this 20-pound stringer parade. 2082 is going to have you in 10th place on the Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. Pickwick is showing out today. Great job.
They showed out today, but for practice it was tough for us. I think we caught 2 fish in practice and idled around a lot and landed on something today and caught a few.
I'm assuming all out deep.
All out deep, yeah.
Did Blake let you catch any?
A couple.
Well, that's nice of him. I'm glad you boys, 20-pound bag right here. Hold them up, 2082. Boat 68 will be up next. And a guy that got some love on ABT Live this morning, Miss K, I'll tell him all about it in just a second. Bill Mayo, Walt Roberts, the man, Walt Roberts. Not today, he says. Former champ in the ABT 100s and the ABT North. Got 3 today. It'll go 764, and we don't even have to talk about that, my friend. We got a question on ABT Live in the comments. Somebody said, if Luke, Darian, and Jason could pick an ABT partner to fish with, who would it be? And we all picked, and Miss Kay chimed in and said, there's only one person I would pick, and it would be Walt Roberts. So you and Kay next year, ABT North. No, ABT North, you and Kay. Sign up in August.
Pick somebody else for Pickwick, that's all I can tell you.
Somebody else for Pickwick, Miss Kay. Good to see you, buddy. She just wants your free baits. That's all it is. Jamie Starnes, Ricky Fowler, boat 72, 5 that will go 12-15. You want to hang out up here for a little bit now that it's doing that?
Sounds good.
Sounds like a good place to be.
It got wet enough yesterday, I really don't care.
Well, we got plenty wet today as well.
Yeah, well. Yeah, yesterday I didn't put a rain suit on. Today I did.
You did get a wet butt yesterday. Thank you for being here. Be safe going home. Marty Wilson, Brian Mitchell, boat 77. 3 that'll go 10.04 today. 10.04. Pleasantly surprised.
I am. That's more weight for 3 fish than I thought we had.
Hey, whenever they're better up here than you think, it's a good thing.
That's right. That's right.
We appreciate you guys being here. See you down the road. Richard McCurdy and Spencer Graves, both 54. What's up, Spencer? How are you, sir? 3 that'll go 866. Needed their friends a little bit.
Yeah, but I beat Walt. So that,
Oh, was that that's the bet?
No, and you know, it's kind of like nursery on the Sundays at church. Somebody's got to watch the little ones, so I took care of that.
You said, I got it.
I got it.
You guys have fun with the 8-pounders.
With the variety, we had a large mouth, a small mouth, and a spot. So
Okay, well you're hitting for the cycle then.
that's all we're about, you know.
Good to see you as always, Spencer. Thanks for fishing with us this year. Justin Buckles and Chad Jones, boat 65, that will go 1288 today to end your 2025 ABT North season.
Yeah, we're just hoping it's enough to get us in the championship. We were kind of one of those bubble teams, so.
Where were you at?
62nd.
All right, so got to have that limit. Fingers crossed and toes crossed for the rest of the way, and good luck to you guys. Hope to see you at Wheeler. Wendell Ison and Richard Ison, both 67, 3 that'll go 710. 710 here for stop number 4. Where were you in the points coming in?
We were 23rd.
23rd, all right.
It may come as a shock to you, Luke, but I don't scope.
Don't scope. You said, I'm not scoping.
And it shows.
You were hoping. All right, well, I hope you guys get in the championship. Hey, I appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Dylan and Greg Tucker, both 53, 4 bass today, 832 today for stop number 5.
Struggle bus.
Driving it.
Hard.
Guess what? Air conditioning's on the way. Maybe a cold beverage. See you down the road. Jonathan Weathers, Timothy Partridge, boat 113. Going to have 5 today. That will go 1363.
That's all we got.
Hey, they ain't going to weigh anymore, are they?
That's it.
That's it. We'll see you down the road. Hope to see you in 2026. What are y'all doing under that tent? All of a sudden, that y'all tent got real popular. That's going to go to Darian's head. He's definitely going to take a picture of that and use it for marketing. Yeah. William Nichols and Jake Young on top of this thing with 27.69 and a 787 Mountain Dew Big Bass. Here comes another great big bag. Boat 73, Jacob Scripture. That's it. I nailed it. Caleb Fisk, 5 that'll go 2014. 2014. Now it's 11 bags over 20. How'd you catch them up today?
Mostly cranking and a big worm.
I like to hear that crankbait back. Make cranking great again.
Yeah. First time I got on a good crankbait bite in a while, so it was fun.
What kind of crankbait were you guys throwing?
Rapala DT16.
That's what we like to hear up here. Good job, guys. You want to hold them up out here? Heck yeah. Hey, hold them up. Hold them high. Great job, guys. A cranking bag. We like to see it. Up next, boat 89, Jamie Smith and Michael Rains. How are you, sir? 5 today. That'll go 13:06 for stop number 5. Where were you hanging in the points coming in?
14th.
All right, so we're gonna be good for the championship with that. Looking forward to an entry fee free Wheeler Lake.
Yeah, I think we'll still make it, maybe. TVA kind of put the screws to us today, dropping that water. You should have been out there with us Thursday, buddy.
I have heard the shallow bite was pretty daggum good this week.
That brim bed bite was unbelievable, and we wasn't even trying. We couldn't even shake them loose, and we was just pocket hopping. And I mean, you don't want to hear this today, but it was bad. I mean, we could have done really well.
4 or 5 inches of water make a big difference on this pond. We appreciate you. Good to see you as always. Paul Ernest and Chris Swindle, 5 that will go 11:03 to end your 2025 ABT North campaign.
Wouldn't be the ABT without a little weather, right?
Hey, that's all we get, I feel like, is weather.
That's right. It was tough on us today. We had good practice, but when it was game time, we just stumbled.
That happens sometimes. Look forward to seeing you guys again next year, 2026. Jonathan Post, Timothy Fielder, boat 70 with 1640. How'd you catch those today?
I caught them on a jigging spoon.
On a jigging spoon. How deep?
12, 15 foot.
Okay, I'd like to hear it. That's the first time I've heard that on stage today. Good to see you, boys. All right. Not nearly enough, he says. Hunter and Nathan Brewer, both 58. Good bag of them. 21.87, going to put you boys in 7th place right now on the Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard. He said, talk to this one?
Yeah, I finally got one in there.
You got one?
By a smidge.
What are you doing beating up on Granddad? That's not okay. He's the man. He's the man.
He should have caught him.
Oh, you just put it right back on him, huh?
He should have done it.
I did catch him right in that net, every one of them.
Hey, and that counts. That counts. What'd you catch him on?
Manor.
On a manor. Manor. That's all he does, right?
That one was old school. It come off a Carolina rig.
So, Paw got one on Carolina rig. You were new school minnow fishing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Great job. Hold them up out here. The Brewer crew coming in hot. Hunter and Nathan. Good job. Job. I believe that's 12 bags. All right, Weston Hardiman, Andrew Bradford, 5 that will go. Daniel Montgomery's bugging them down there. 1581. 1581. How'd you catch them?
Free rig. Pretty much stayed in the same spot all day since this morning. We had our limit by 6:37.
On a free rig. Now, what are you putting on that free rig? Because that's a pretty new rig you don't hear about a lot on the ABT stage.
Crush sheet Bronco bug mostly.
On a Bronco bug. Well, we appreciate you guys being honest with us up here. Great job. Preston Henson, Adam Lynn, boat 82. They got 5 bass today. Good bag fish. 1772 here to end the ABT North. How'd you catch them?
Cranking. We needed it, though. We were the bubble boys, so hopefully that
gives you that boost there. What kind of crankbait are you slinging around?
6XD and a 10XD, 8XD, all 3.
Catch a lot of fish today?
Probably about 10.
Okay. Well, 10 of the right ones. Good to see you, as always. Appreciate you guys. Ash Goja and Danny Pettis, boat 96, 4 bass today, 10-22, one shy of the limit in this ABT North finale.
Yeah, it was just a tough one for us. Had a hard practice, so just happy to have 4.
Did you see a lot of sunshine today and rainbows?
Towards the end, yeah, I needed the rain.
Well, we had plenty of it early. Good to see you. I believe we are at 12 bags over 20 pounds. And just shy of 21, occupying the top 10 on that Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard right now, with William Nichols and Jake Young sitting on top with 27.69. They weighed in an hour early before we officially kicked things off, right when the scales opened at 1:30, and had a 787 big fish. Mitch Rollins and Jackson Rollins, 26.86 in second. Hunter Davidson and Bryant Fikes, 26.24 in third. Jake Bice and Briar Chambers also weighed in early, 25.49 in fourth. Nolan Spencer and Jonathan Reese, 24.86. Eric White and Adam Fleeman, 23.99 in sixth. Hunter and Nathan Brewer, 21.87 in seventh. Scott Norman, Todd Norman, 21.82 in eighth. Chad and Hunter Wilson in ninth with 20.99, and Johnny Patterson, Tom Messer rounding out the top 10 with 20.92. Luke Kyle, Arch Cornet. Boat 84. I believe sitting 11th in the points coming into this deal. 4 good ones. That'll go 1672 and just needed one more and needed one of those Pickwick Giants.
We had it. We lost 2 on the way in. I mean, it's just part of it. We probably had about 23. So, but that's part of it. That's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. We had a fun day. We still caught a lot of fish. It was a lot of fun.
One thing about it, you can't complain with your ABT North year in 2025. I see you wearing the Phoenix Boats hat because when we were at Gunnersville, you had something kind of cool happen to you over there.
I did. It was pretty cool, man. I can't complain at all. Won a boat this year. I think we finished with the money in every tournament in the ABT North just about except for maybe one. So we'll see. Hopefully we can finish in the money today.
We'll see you at Wheeler Lake for sure. Enjoy that new Phoenix. I mean, hard to complain about that year. Luke and Arch been all over them everywhere we've been. And won the boat. Unbelievable. Boat 88 coming up next. Trip Nugent, Merrill Deering. Going to bring us 5 Pickwick bass today. Going to bring us another one of those Pickwick Lake 20-pound bags, a 2002 for Trip and Merrill. Great job, guys. You said we got one we're going to weigh for Mountain Dew Big Bass. How big is it?
I don't think it's 7. It's about 6.5.
What did it bite?
Well, pretty much was Crush City. Crush City brush hog.
All right, Crush City all the way. We love it. They're all good ones in there. Daniel Montgomery's having a hard time figuring out which one's the big one. $5.48 right there on a Mountain Dew Big. Mountain Dew Big currently $7.87 Mountain Dew Big Bass. Yet another 20-pound bag here. Stop number 5, the Alabama Bass Trail North. Hold them up. Great job. Here comes a fellow that knows a little bit about this pond, to say the very least. Spends a lot of time here. Jimmy Mason and Hunter Nanny today. What's up, Hunter? How you doing? Mr. Mason. 5 bass. Today, boat 95. 1959. Great job. It's been a 20-pound. You said, it's weird to catch 19 pounds in here.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but it was a fun day. I mean, caught a bunch of fish. So.
Did I see some brown ones in there?
Yeah, we got 2 big brownies.
Now, you are notorious for fishing in the current. Did you do some of that today, or did you go down the lake?
A little bit of both. And caught the 2 big ones, fishing fairly close and the rest. But honestly, you knew you really couldn't win fishing for smallmouth. So,
Hunter, Jimmy is a guide, and he's a great guide. I see all the time he's posting these guys catching 6 and 7 pounders. Did he take good care of you today? Does he bring a lot of snacks in the boat? Have your waters at the right temperature?
I mean, I guess you could say that.
Oh, wait, Jimmy, you didn't take care of this man today? That's bad for business, dude.
I'm the one that supplied the snacks.
Oh, okay, Hunter, the snack supplier. Good job, bud. Jimmy just left me hanging. Did you see that? Cole just left the man hanging. Just left me hanging. Good job, buddy. All right, Jason Henson, Michael Jones, boat 99. Up next, 5 that will go. 1921. A great day on Pickwick Lake for you.
A lot better than we practiced.
It's always a pleasant surprise when it turns out like that. How did you guys turn it around from practice today?
Just pulled up on the right spot. We caught them fish first thing this morning, and just like Weiss, we ain't cold since 8 o'clock.
Been a long day since then. How did you catch them?
Caught 2 on a big worm, 3 on a Carolina rig, I think.
Old school dragon. I like it. Great job. Good to see you guys. Great finish here to end the season, this ABT North. Jimbo Barnett and Scott Russell. Jimbo always making Scott just do the heavy lifting. I know that. He just always sits in the boat, makes Scott. Scott. I did. Hey, you didn't want me there at Weiss. Trust me. You would have probably had a fever the next day. I was not in good shape.
I heard that.
I was not in good shape. 13:03 for 4. Did Jimbo not catch a 5th one?
No.
You know, I just don't understand what his deal is these days.
Me either. But we had a good time this year. We just had one of those years where we didn't catch them very good. So, see you next year.
Well, we always look forward to seeing you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Say hey to my family up in PA. So, see you.
The PA crew. See you, Scott. Be safe. Boat 157 coming up next. Jeff Cannon, Marty Colley. 5 Pickwick bass. 19-14 for Jeff and Marty. Great job. You got a big one in there. What's it weigh?
I don't know.
We're just going to find out together.
Find out.
I like it. Here we go. I heard Daniel Montgomery say it's a pretty good one. It is a good one. A Pickwick Lake 6-pounder, 612. What did that Pickwick beast bite?
Trickworm.
Trickworm. All right. I love it. Great job. Thank you for being here. And see you down the road. I believe we're at 13 bags over 20, Jason Duran, if my county school math is correct.
He had a smile on his face when he walked up.
Alan Hayes and Danny Bishop, former winners. The ABT and everywhere else, they win all over the place.
Yeah, 14 bags over 20.
Fix that. Hang on a second. I love this. Danny Bishop said, you fixing to have 14 bags over 20. And he's right. $23.95 for Alan Hayes and Danny Bishop. And that puts you in 7th place right now at $23.95. But I love that.
Good deal.
A mic drop moment right there. You put up with him all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Is he like that all day?
Nah, not too bad.
I love it. Great job. How'd you catch him?
Dragging a worm.
Dragging a worm like Jerry Lawler.
I don't know about that.
No, because you caught him in the tournament.
Yeah. Now, he was dragging a Ned rig.
Dragging a Ned rig. Alan Hayes, Danny Bishop. They won the finale a couple years ago on Wheeler in the ABT North. A 664 Mountain Dew Big Bass. Hold them up. Y'all know the drill. Y'all are pros at this. Hold them up for Jared. He said about to be 14. Right out here. And then right here for Jason Duran. 14 bags over 20. Here, I'll grab that one. Yeah, I got it. Billy Adcock, Darian Callum here in another big bag. They don't all fit in there at this point. 5 that'll go 22-21 for boat 198. Adcock and Kyle, how did y'all get it done on Pickwick Lake?
With a hook and weight.
You know what? I got to deal with Danny Bishop's up here calling his weight before it even hits the scales. You're telling me stuff like that. It's the finale. I don't know what's going on. Will you tell me any different?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, well, what'd you catch them on?
We caught a few on some plastic and a couple on spinnerbait.
What kind of plastic are we talking about? Like a Mountain Dew bottle? What kind of plastic?
Yeah, Mountain Dew bottle.
Okay, y'all hold them up. Get out of here. Goodness gracious. It's the last tournament of the year, Jason, and they're still lying to me. You believe that? I think it's because Darian's over there. They don't want Darian going back and catching their fish tomorrow. Will you tell me the brand, Hook and Weight?
Yeah, it was a Trocar.
Okay, well, we appreciate that. Christian Clemens and Michael Larkin, Boat 80. 5 bass today from Pickwick that will go 16.29. Nicely done.
Man, we caught them on everything. We struggled all day to get a big bite. We didn't catch. We had 2 fish, 3 even. We didn't catch a 4-pounder until 15 minutes ago.
Did you catch a lot of fish though?
Probably caught 75.
Pickwick's alive and well. We appreciate you guys. Great job today. We'll see you at the next one.
We called 3 times from 3:05 to 3:11.
Who was calling? Who was doing most of the catching? There it is. Jeff and David Seabolt, boat 109, 5 bass today. That will go 15.45. Pretty good way to end this ABT North 2025 season.
Not bad at all.
How'd you catch them?
Spinner bait and a max scent hit worm.
All right. I like that. A little spinner bait.
One place all day.
One place.
Caught over 60 fish off that one spot.
You going to sleep good tonight?
Yeah.
You want to go back there tomorrow and take me and Darian? Okay. All right. It's Father's Day. No big deal. Hurt my feelings. I got 5 kids, dude. You don't want to take me bass fishing? At least take my youngest. Roman and Shannon Calvert. Boat 94, 1491. Do you want to go fishing tomorrow?
I'm going to pass.
Hey, you going to pass?
Probably not.
You got him anything good for Father's Day?
Not yet.
Not yet? You going to stop at Academy on the way home?
Probably.
Get him one of these awesome shirts. Good to see you guys. Appreciate y'all. Big Lee Pitts and Steve Engel, boat 106-2. Today they'll go 491. How are you, buddy?
Man, I've been better. I guarantee you. It's we didn't have a good practice. Just couldn't figure it out. Couldn't find anything, and we just went to doing what we like to do. Caught a lot of small fish, but we just couldn't get the big bites. I broke one off on the river this morning that felt like a pretty good fish and had one about 3.5 jump off early, and that was the highlight of the day.
Now it's time to get back over there to the Coosa River.
Let's get in some of that old mud water.
Amen. We'll see you down the road, buddy. Isaac and Will Duncan, hammers on this pond, boat 81, 5 that will go 1785 for my cousins that spell their last name different.
Yeah, it was tough out there on the pond today. We had some misfortunes, but I want to say hey to my wife, my mom, and my sister. They actually got to show up to this tournament, so it was really cool being at home and getting to fish on this pond is always a blessing.
No doubt about it. We appreciate you guys being here. See you next year. Philip Nunley and Robin Erb coming up next, boat 105 with 4 bass. 4 that are going to go 9.59, and you're running from me. I can already tell. He's taking off. He says it's been a long season. Boat 120, Brett Harrell, Tyler Smart. How are you, sir? Good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. 5 bass today. That will go 15.08. Where were you in the points?
In the 50s, I think.
So fingers crossed and toes crossed to try to get to Wheeler Lake.
That's it. We came in. We didn't really figure anything out this week, so we just grinded and caught what we could catch.
Good bag. Could be good points. Fingers crossed for you. I see some guys toting bags two-handed, double teaming. It's the president and vice president of Counts Tennessee coming up next. This weight is my fault. William Carter, Chuck Medley, I'm catching strays. He said this is my fault. Why is this my fault?
Apparently your jig only catches 2s and 2s.
Okay, well then that is kind of my fault. I appreciate you buying some LOB jigs, but you don't have to talk about it like that. little old bag. Exactly LOB caught you 1171. Put a bigger trailer on it next time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I said it gets lots of bites. I didn't say it catches 27 pounds. Put a Bronco bug on the back of it. Shane and James Beers, man, catching strays today. Boat 122, 4 that will go 992 today. 992. Tough day on the pond.
Not really. It was pretty fun.
Well, we're glad you have fun, and we will see you in 2026. Bill Hamlin, Lester Jenkins, boat 163, 4 that will go 10:30. 10:30. You said, all right.
Practice giveth, game day taketh away.
Hey, that's how it goes. They will swim off. All right. Boat 125. One half of this team has won on this pond in an ABT in the past with Jimmy Mason. They have won a lot of things on this lake. They were favorites coming in, and my gosh, there are bass sticking out of this bag every which way. Lance and Cole Walker going to come up just short of the lead in second place. 26.92 for the Walker boys. 26.92. Holy cow. Pops, Father's Day weekend. I know it means a lot fishing with Mr. Coleman here. And you texted me a little earlier. You said, we've been pretty fortunate today. It's going to be a fun weigh-in, and it sure is for y'all.
We knew we were one short. Look, it was an awesome day. We only had about 12 and a half pounds, and Cole made a call at about 11 o'clock this morning to run way back home. And he put a show on, CD25 and a CD20, and then that new Revolution head, jig head. I mean, he can tell you about it, but in about 15 minutes, he went to 24 pounds and then caught another 6.5, and we just knew we needed one more, and we went looking head hunting from about 12 o'clock on, and he caught 20 pounds 3 more times, but we just never got another giant bite.
So he put in work on game day, and he's been working all week while you've been working somewhere else. He's been practicing by himself, Cole.
Yeah, I got a question for you, Luke.
Now listen, I already catching some strays up here, so be careful. It's Father's Day weekend. I got 5 kids. I've already had to say that. I'm trying to protect myself.
No, I just need some advice.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm probably the wrong person to ask about that when you just caught nearly 27 pounds.
All right, what do you do when 2 between 8 and 10 different fish run slack and a glide bait, but it can't get hooked? Yet when I pull it out of the rod box, I've got all 6 hooks in my hand.
You tell that story on stage and cry all the way home because you in second place, probably.
Right. That's how it goes, right? But hey, it's fun. I mean, it's fun when you get a decent sack in the boat and you can go kind of head hunting and throw an 8-inch glide bait around and a 8-inch long minnow and just see what happens. And so, hey, sometimes you snag them in the head and sometimes you don't, and that's just part of it.
Well, you boys did a killer job. Hold them up. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to help you on them. The Walkers, 26.92. Good job, boys. Todd Beatty, Ethan McDonald, boat 114, 5 that will go 19.97, just shy of that 20-pound mark. Y'all still spending that money from earlier this year on Neely Henry.
Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. No, we had a good day. Had one school fish found. Probably had 18 pound in the first 20 minutes and just kept culling up little by little. They just wasn't no big females there.
Do you think Miss K might take the Alabama Bass Trail to Dale Hollow next year?
I'm all for it, baby. Let's go.
Campaign with her down there. Try it.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe get her some Bush Light, trade it out.
No doubt. Go Vols. See you guys. Great job. Great season. Mitch Mitchell, Candler, McCollum. They've won a whole pile of these Alabama Bass Trail events, and this is their home pond. We got to see them put on a show today on ABT Live with Darian Craig. 5 that will go 24.55. Going to have you in 7th place. The home pond is showing out a little bit today.
Yeah, it showed out, but we didn't catch a whole bunch of fish today. We started off, caught 4 goings real quick on live, and after they left, hell, it took me an hour and a half, and then we caught a 5-pounder, and
we ran around and fished and fished and fished, and I had 130. I ended up catching one that was the one he's about to weigh. Ended up 614 or so.
682 for a Mountain Dew Big. What did that fish bite?
I caught it on a swim boat.
On a swim bait. Well, hold them up. Y'all know the drill. You've done this a lot over the years. Mitch Mitchell, Candler McCollum, great job. Man, that's a horse head there. Yeah, Darian Craig started their day off wrong. He was covering on ABT Live, and it always goes south once he shows up. Everybody knows it. They won't hit it, yeah. Got to stay away from that sweet tea around your baits. Boat 124, Lucas Smith and Dalton Mize, 5 bass today that will go. Taking great care of their fish. 13.29 today. Where were you in the points coming in to stop number 5?
I think we're in the 20s, so maybe we'll, hold on top 75. But I think we're on a different lake than everybody else. I don't know.
Listen, this place can make you feel like that a lot of times, man. You come to the weigh-in, you have a fun day. You're like, oh, we got 13. You come in, and there's 15 bags over 20, and they're showing out, that's for sure. But great year. I'm sure we'll see you at Wheeler Lake. Clifton Bates, Daniel Heidegger, 4 bass. That will go 13.51 for boat 110 today. Needed one more.
We had it on 6 times today, and they were all bigger than any we had.
Always how it goes.
How it goes.
No doubt about it. Appreciate you guys being here. See you in 2026. Tony Keefe, Brian Gregory. Boat 121 today. Bringing us 5 from Pickwick. That'll go 14.45 today. Did you catch a bunch of fish out there?
We caught several, but not too many. But 5 fish, 5 tournaments, limited every time. Good deal.
That's the goal, right? That's all we let you bring in here, so great job. Anthony Benson, Will Phillips, boat 112, 4 bass today. 8:37 for 4 today. He said, see ya.
We were on a different lake than everybody.
I get it. I've been there many times. Danny Shell, Anthony Land, how are you, sir? Boat 177.
Danny's doing all right?
Mr. Danny's bringing us 5.
Today.
Got whooped, you said.
Yeah, we had problems with aerators.
One of them days. 5 that'll go 14.63 and just had issues.
Yeah, we had a great day. Probably caught 30 fish. Just had a problems with the aerators, and the depth finders went out. It happens.
Yesterday was Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that's right.
Somebody put some black cat voodoo on you last night, maybe. We appreciate you, Mr. Danny. Sam Long, Jason Atkins, boat 102, 5 bass. That will go 16.43. Good way to end the year.
A lot better than we thought.
Always a good thing.
We had a terrible practice. Didn't find anything really, and pulled up on them today and caught a lot of fish.
Well, that's awesome. Glad you had a great day to end the year here at stop number 5, Pickwick Lake, presented by Phoenix Boats. Boat 172, Blake Hawkins, Josh Clark. 27.69 is in the lead. 27.64 gonna go to second place. Man alive. Talk to me about it. Oh my goodness. It don't get a lot closer than that, boys.
We had a good day. We started slow this morning. We finally got on the school. We caught like 23 something off it. Then we moved upriver towards Kroger and caught a 5 and a 6 up there.
What kind of baits did you use to catch that 27?
We caught most of them scoping. Caught a big one with a hair jig, schooling. Caught one on Jerky J this morning.
Just a good old Tennessee River bag. Hold them up, guys. Just shy, 27.64 in second place. There aren't many places in the country you can go and say 27.64 is going to end you in end up in second place. But the other play, I do want to hold that. Goodness gracious. Most of the lakes are on the Tennessee River where that happens.
He's bigger than you think he is. He's 2.
But 147, David Cagle, Gary Bates, one bass will go 244 today. How are you, sir?
Not good.
Ready to get out of here?
Yes, absolutely.
Somebody's got to be the guy that weighs in behind 27.
Well, funny story. We got the old net man hat. Well, he didn't catch a fish, so he didn't come up here because he didn't want to wear that hat.
So he's hiding out.
Yes, he is.
That's a shame. Good to see you, buddy. You, Sue. You too. Ron Cameron, Stephen Wood. Boat 118, 5 to go, 1990. Great bag of fish. We were in a 20-pound parade. You were just short of that 20-pound mark.
Yeah, that was our goal. Try to get 20. Was a little shy. Caught them all on ledges and brush piles on a big worm.
Still a great event for you here at stop number 5. Great job, guys. Pickwick showing out today. Takes $23.95 right now just to be in the Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard top 10. $23.95 in 10th place. But 159, the Campbells. Matthew and Michael Campbell, 5 bass today. 14.52. Great job today here on Pickwick Lake.
It took a lot of work.
A lot of work to get those. How'd you catch them?
Crankbait.
What kind of crankbait?
DT10.
That sounds like a lot of fun. DT 10ing around. Great job, guys. Best beards in the game, too. I'm here to say it. Call it right now. J.J. Atwell, Steve Fultz, but 129. Five that'll go. 1404. 1404 today. Pretty good day on Pickwick.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good day.
How'd you catch them?
Perfect weather.
Yeah, perfect weather. Chamber of Commerce weather. Look at the water standing around everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time. Fish shallow all day long.
What kind of baits were you using, shallow?
Cheddar bait.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Great job. Great way to end the year. See you down the road. Ben Lakey, Jordan McGehee, but 137. 5 that'll go 1562. It's big hat season.
Yeah, it's our fish shrunk a lot today. We caught over 20 pounds practicing, but they just went down from 4-pounders to 3-pounders.
Loved you and left you. That's how it goes on the Tennessee River sometimes. And then there were none at the tanks. Guys, well, actually, we got a couple more coming, John. This is your home pond. This is all 3 of us. We spent a lot of time on this lake. This is awesome to see these weights coming across here today in this ABT North finale.
Yeah, this is an awesome place. I mean, I'm lucky enough. Over the last couple of years, I work at night, so I fish this thing during the, pretty much every day during the week. And this place is amazing. There were several days that I came out there and fished during the week where you'd catch 100 keeper fish. And I've caught a double-digit fish off of this lake, so it is an amazing pond.
Yes, it is, and I'm glad to see it alive and well. Hurricane K is back. I said that on live. I've had hurricane conditions all day. Been calling it Hurricane K. Folks at home that can't hear it, Darren Craig down here auditioning for The Voice behind me, singing Sabrina Carpenter. He said, please, please, please stop raining. Trey Dowse, Todd Kenny. But 132. 5 to go, 1070. Now, did you tell him the deal when he filled in for Justin that normally you hook Justin?
No, it's usually the other way around.
No, Justin normally hooking you? But you told him that some craziness normally breaks out. These boys, there's a lot that goes on in the boat. Those Dowse crew. You just got away from it. We appreciate you being here. Good to see you, buddy. That's Mountainwood. That is, you have told me about the Mountain Woods Pro. Wesley Sams and Craig Daniel, boat 143.5 today. And go 13.98, just shy of 14 pounds.
Man, if you think that they're not biting here, wait till the weigh-in. Good grief. It's got our number. We didn't figure out anything all week. Craig came up yesterday, And just a shout out to Craig. This is going to be his last ABT tournament.
Holy cow, man. We don't like to hear that.
Yeah, I couldn't get him up here, but he's having some health problems. Nothing major, just he's getting old. And I was hoping we could go out with at least a good bag. I guess we're happy with that based on practice, but, man, we're saying bye to a good one.
Here's the deal. I'm not willing to accept that. I've been fishing against Craig Daniel for a long time. We still got a couple months before sign-ups in August. Let's twist his arm a little bit, Wes. So we can't leave Craig Daniel on this note.
I know. He said he may fish some 100s going forward, but just too much on him right now. He can't get off work to fish. That frustrates him too. And anyway, he informed me about a month ago, but hey, it happens.
The legend.
Yep.
Wesley Sands, always good to see you, buddy. And Craig Daniel, I wish it wasn't raining. That way we can make a lot of racket and he could hear it down there in the boat. For an Alabama fishing legend, Craig Daniel fishing his last ABT today. That's sad news, John Simpson. That got me in the guts right there. Philip Dukes, Bailey Dukes, 5 to go 14:44 today. Here on Father's Day weekend, got Dad out there. Did he net some fish for you today?
Yeah, he netted a few of them.
That's been the theme today in the father-son teams. Good to see you, buddy. Craig Childers and Nikki Taylor, both 146. 2 that'll go 7:13. Do you have a friend that just drives you crazy in life?
Not really.
Mine's sitting right there, so slap him when you go by. Good to see you guys. I'm good. Let's do it. Jerry Hartline, Robin Vaughn, boat 150. 5 that'll go 14:36. 14:30. Okay, double fist pump. I like it.
Oh my gosh, we were stressed. I thought we had like 12 pounds. I lost a big fish early, and it was a grind. But we caught tons of fish today. We probably caught 40, just no size.
What kind of pattern were you on to catch that many fish?
We just fished rock all day. If it had a rock bottom, we caught fish. It didn't matter.
Like that hard bottom on Pickwick.
Hard bottom, and they like that big old strawberry lizard.
Strawberry lizard. That's some old school. Like it. Great job. William and Donna Lynn, boat 139. 4 bass today. How are you, Mr. William?
Had to walk too far.
Had to walk too far in the rain. I understand that. 4 for 11.95 today.
Well, that's okay.
Take it.
For me.
All right. Well, it's good to see you as always. We'll see you at the next one. All right, we're going to take a quick break here from Pickwick Lake. We'll pick things back up at McFarland Park in just a few minutes.
You by Phoenix Boats, Landers McClarty Chevrolet, and by McGraw-Webb Chevrolet.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Before there were hashtags, there were handshakes and shared stories. They gave us confidence to make our first cast and chase our dreams. They taught us to fish, and in the process, taught us about life. They taught us that success isn't just about reaching the top. It's about lifting others up. The future isn't just about selling tackle. It's about 3 simple words. Let's go fishing. Here's to the original influencers.
This is Jack's country, and it's that time of year when folks only have one thing on their mind. And by one thing, of course, we mean Bacon Mania at Jack's, a piled-high applewood smoked bonanza. Come get our ultimate big barbecue bacon burger with 6 slices, or our tangy barbecue bacon patty melt, or our big BLT. Catch Bacon Mania before it gets away. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Sponsored by Rapala, VMC, Southern Protection Agency, Crush City, and TH Marine.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats.
Welcome back to the Shoals, Florence, Alabama, here at McFarland Park and Pickwick Lake. It is showing out today. Taryn Prince and Ivan Limley going to come up next, boat 193 with 4 bass today. In this ABT North finale, hello, sir. How are you today? Wet. 4 bass today that will go 14.52. 4 good ones. Yeah. Just needed some friends.
Yeah, we had 4 bites all day. Had one real good one in there. Had close to 6 probably, but man, it was hard to come by for us today.
Well, it's good to see you as always, and we'll see you next year, 2026. Sign up starting August, I believe August 15th for that. Robert Erat, Mike Russell, boat 162. That'll go 581 today to end this 2025 season.
I just want to thank Frog Togs.
That's the main thing you needed today. Was a good rain suit.
I'm telling you, this FTX,
the money for you today. We appreciate you. Bobby Sharver and Jeff Preza, boat 175. Hello, sir. 5 bass today. Great bag of fish right here. Going to take you to 6th place right now. 6th place, ladies and gentlemen. 26-13 gets you in 6th place, Bobby. That doesn't happen a lot in life.
No, it does. That's why this is such a wonderful lake to fish. I love coming down here this time of year because of that right there. Everybody can see what it's doing.
Amazing. How did you catch them?
Out on the ledges. Caught them on. Most of them was on a jig. We had one on a worm, that big worm, but most of them was on the ledge. We scanned this week. And I couldn't find any bunched up, so I just kind of concentrated on where I'd find 4 or 5. We went back today and was lucky nobody else was there. So.
Wow, what a bag! And we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass, which is currently 787. They got close, 738 on a Mountain Dew Big Bass.
Pictured in.
Absolutely, we're going to get a picture. Let's hold up all 5 of those. Holy cow. Bobby Sharver, Jeff Prizza, 26-13 in sixth place. That is weird to say, guys. There are only a couple lakes you can say that, and they're Gunnersville and Pickwick. That's it. Look how dark that is. Right out here. Is that a large one? It is a large one, I think. It's got a tan. It looks like he's that is an old fish. Look at his face. He's got blind in one eye, both eyes. I could have caught that if it's blind. Great job. Look how long, dude. Yeah. Good job, boys. Thank you. John Simpson. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's showing out today.
Great bass of fire, I think. Both 165. Sean and Logan Lawley. 5 that'll go 16.99. And you had to put up with Darian Craig on live today.
Yeah, I did. But it was good, man. I'm proud of this young man right here. He caught every one of them. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. So you want to know how they caught him? Talk to him.
Well, y'all,
net man.
Y'all have had an awesome year, and it's good to have you out here this year. How'd you catch them while he netted them?
I just shook a minnow all day.
Shook a minnow. What kind of minnow?
Freeloader.
Hey, we like a company man around here. Thank you. Good job, guys. All right, Jeremy Doss and Johnny Albritton. Boat 148.3 today. That will go 10:49 to end the ABT North season. You're shaking your head. Not what we wanted.
Nope. Had 3 good ones get off.
Whose fault was it?
Mine.
Okay. Take responsibility for your actions. All right, good to see you guys. Barry Vest, Dustin McDaniel. 2 bass for boat 180. That'll go 5:29 today here at Pickwick.
Tough day today for us.
That's how it goes sometimes. See ya. See you next year. Lisa and Mike Johnson, and 5 that are going to go 11.86. And Lisa says she's got a smallmouth, but your personal best. What was your personal best coming into this?
It was about 3.9.
3.9. Okay, we're going to weigh it. What did it bite?
Jig.
On a jig. All right. Daniel Montgomery's going to try to drag it out there. They're harder to catch the second time.
I don't know if they're near as much fun, though.
No, they're not near as much fun the second time. All right, 3.9 was your PB. You're going to beat it and then some. Here we go. 477 on a new smallmouth PB. Great job. You want to get a good picture of it? Absolutely. Get one right out here with Jared. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great job. 477. Alan McCoy and Tim McCoy, boat 166, excuse me. 1168 for 5 today.
Rough day.
All you can say sometimes, and get her to the house. But 153, Wayne Isaac and John Polk. 5 today from the good old Tennessee River for 1184. 1184. Great job, guys. Thank you. We'll see you. I like that hat. Go Vols. Daniel Montgomery said boo. Come on, Daniel. You got to let me have some fun up here. Jimmy Wilson, Brian Holcomb, boat 126. 5 that'll go 17.99, and we're going to weigh one that's a big smallmouth I'm hearing, and it sure looks like it. $4.48 on a big smallie. Great job. Good to see you.
It was a little closer to 30, wasn't it?
A little closer, yes. Lawrence Judd and Preston Judd, boat 154 for the Judds. 4 for 815 today. I can lean on it for a little,
You know, it is what it is. It was fun, though.
You had a lot of fun today?
Had a great time all year at this, boy.
Father's Day weekend, pretty special.
It's a good time.
No doubt about it. We love having you guys here. Great job. Harry Payton the second, but 174. Good bag of fish right here. 1449 here. Father's Day weekend. It's a pretty good deal right here.
Yeah, we caught a lot of fish. We just couldn't get no big ones. I mean, we caught a bunch of fish. And last 2 hours, I went looking for something new, tried some big fish, and couldn't do it.
Do y'all ever argue with each other out there in the boat? Me and my dad used to when we fished tournaments.
Sometimes he flies off the handle a little bit.
Sometimes he will. He'll get at you a little bit. Man, you can't do that to Dad.
Oh, yeah, I just straightened him up a little bit.
Okay, you got to tune him up. All right.
We did good in the morning. We did mostly on spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait. All right. Well, great to see you guys. Happy Father's Day. We'll see y'all next year. Timothy Campbell, Richie Todd, boat 170. 4 that'll go 1099 for Richie and Timothy. Did you have fun out there today?
Always have fun.
Did you get wet?
Well, of course, but that's just part of it.
It's going to happen, right?
You're on the water, okay? I mean, come on.
It's coming at some point, right?
Right.
It was hurricane conditions half the day.
Hey, it was a good day. I mean, we caught a ton of fish. We should have had 5. I missed the 5th one. So.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here. Look forward to seeing you in 2026. Lee Brown and LJ Brown. Boat 199.5 that will go 1868. Great job today.
Better than how I practiced went, that's for sure.
Turned it around today. What adjustments did you make on game day?
Just shook a minnow all day. That's it.
Hearing a lot of that today. What's your favorite minnow to shake?
Any 8-inch minnow.
Big old minnows.
Shake it just right.
Shake it just right?
That's right.
You think even Darian Craig could shake his minnow the right way?
Maybe.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Jason Duran could. All right. John Kellett, Robert Story, boat 155 coming up next. Three bass today for Kellett and Story. No pictures for you today. No flash photography. 3 that'll go 864. Not what you wanted, not what you normally do here.
No, John was so disgusted he wouldn't even come up here.
Yeah, he's hiding out.
Yeah, he is.
He made you do the walk of shame. That's not okay. He owes you dinner.
He does. We're soaked. We're ready to go home.
We'll see you guys down the road. Good to see you. Mike Hood, Rocco Samiri, about 151 with 4 bass. Very alive. Four that'll go 1208. 1208 today. Needed number 5.
Man, I had him on.
You probably knew that already before I said it.
I had a back-to-back smallmouth just like the one I caught, and then airborne, man. Lost.
They stay in the air more than they stay in the water when they fill a hook, that's for sure.
It's hard to keep him on.
Well, we appreciate you being here. We'll see you next year, 2026. Sign-ups will start August the 15th, I think. John, is that right?
Yes, sir. New team registration starts then, and then the existing teams can start August the 1st. So we're looking to sell this thing out quick again.
Do you think Miss Kay will let you and I work and fish? What if we checked in at like 11 a.m.? You and I just pair up, maybe put Daniel and Jason together, make Darian fish by himself. Nobody wants to partner with him.
I think we need to work that proposal up.
Where's she at? Yeah, you did. You already DQ'd. He gets all the information, though. We have to DQ him. He's interviewing teams. That's true. Is this true? You just like some pros I know. You walk in a gray line.
If we did it, all Darren would do if he was by himself, come get in our way like he did Steve.
Yeah, he just follows us around. He'd be looking at them trackers. Is this exactly where you wanted to cast? Allow me to power pull down right here. Waylon Mullis, Jeff Fansler coming up next, but 192. 5 fish today that will go. 1394 to end this ABT North. We got one more of these to go. You're fishing everything this year that has ABT in the title.
Yeah, it's been tough this year, real tough. I got one more to try to make the championship, so all I can do is try.
You know Lake well. We'll see you down there. Looking forward to it. Boat 173, Stephen McAvoy. Flying solo, is that what I heard? No Josh Butts today. I heard Daniel Montgomery say that was probably a quiet boat.
It was quiet, but I needed him desperately today.
Don't tell him that. You'll blow up his head. $10.99 for 4 today. What was Butts doing today?
He had a wedding to attend.
Man alive. Come on. Fishing's everything. He fished by himself at the ABT 100.
Yeah, I was going to drive down. I was actually headed down, had the boat ready, and he said, man, I wouldn't make the 3.5-hour drive. So I went to the ballpark.
He called off the dogs. Well, good to see you. And thanks for putting up with Josh Butts. You're doing your duty as an American right there. I don't know how to have an Alabama Bass Trail without Josh Butts in it, man. That is, it was, yeah, I knew I couldn't hear any hollering going on. Boat 171, Charles Estes, Austin Archer, 2 bass today. For boat 171, you say weigh them one at a time? Yeah. Just over and over and over?
I wasn't going, but this is the last tournament. I wanted one more picture with you.
Hey, go ahead. You want to hold them up? 2 of them. Hold them up for Jared. We'll get a picture. Come on. All right, let's hold them up right here for Jared. Come on with it. Hey, I like bucket hat season. You needed it out here.
I see it late.
All right, see you late. Justin Lane, Luke Mason. Boat 206, 5 to go, 1261 today. Where were you in the points coming in, boys?
Pretty close. We're the Bubble Boys.
So you got a lot of sweating to do. We got a few teams left away to get you to Wheeler.
We're just not going to sweat it. We're going to go on home.
see what happens. Good to see y'all. All right. Kenny, taking a break. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail, brought to you by Garmin, Powerful, Mountain Dew, Strike King, and Lose.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
This is Jack's Country, where we're enjoying our favorite pastime, Bacon Mania at Jack's. Try our ultimate Big Barbecue Bacon Burger, Barbecue Bacon Patty Melt, or Big BLT. Don't let them get away. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
The Alabama Bass Trail, brought to you by Halo Fishing, Net Bait, Bait Fuel, and Snag Proof.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
At Southern Protection Agency, we're dedicated to providing top-notch security with a personal touch. Whether it's uniformed security, traffic control, or law enforcement services, we've got you covered. Contact us today for a free quote. Your safety is our priority.
Ooh, I love it.
Let's go. I think we should get some more.
She got it good too. T-boned it.
Let's go.
I love it.
Cheers.
Let's go.
This is Jack's Country, where folks get to work before the rooster. So rise and dine on our ultimate Big Bacon Breakfast Sandwich with 6 slices of piled-high applewood smoked goodness. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South. Little late, buddy.
Welcome back to McFarland Park, Alabama Bass Trail North Division, stop number 5, presented by Phoenix Boats. Delano Green Jr. coming in here with a good bag of fish. Father's Day weekend, 1806. Not a bad little Father's Day gift right there.
No, I would take it. I mean, we wasn't on like the schools that we wanted to be on, so we just had to scrap and claw for it, but it worked out.
What'd you catch most of them on?
So we mixed it up. We flipped some, you know, we like shallow.
Oh, you're going to be in the dirt. I guarantee that's right.
Yeah, so we swim some and we flip some.
Great job. It's always good to see you. You better get him something good for tomorrow. Stop at Academy or something.
Right, got to get him something good.
You better. Yeah. See you guys. Eric Morris, Randy Tolbert. Boat 190 with 2 for 629 today to end the ABT North.
Well, we get to go to Wheeler with that. I think we're on a different lake than everybody else, it seems.
I've heard that a few times today, and I have been there myself several times. Good seeing you. We'll see you at Wheeler. Sean Hornbuckle and Barry Morris coming up next with a 5-fish limit. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Man, those sunglasses, you are rocking those things, dude. Red, white, and blue. It's almost the 4th of July. You going to wear those while you shoot like a Roman candle?
Yes.
You should, dude. I'm telling you, you should. 1628. You like to bass fish? What's your favorite bait to use? You don't know?
Any
bait. All right, hey, put it on Facebook whenever you shoot them Roman candles wearing that. See you, dude. See you, man. Thank you, guys. All right. Here comes some certified fish catchers. They fish everything Alabama Bass Trail related. Zeke Gossett, Ethan King, boat 184.5. That'll go 1971. Didn't quite get into that 20-pound parade we're seeing, but I'm assuming you two were offshore today.
Oh, yeah. We caught most of our weight early. I caught a 6-pounder real early, so that was fun. And we caught most of them on a minnow and actually caught that 6 on a big worm behind Ethan.
Dragging around. Ethan, what'd you say when he said net?
I was ecstatic.
You were running for it. We'll see you boys at Lay Lake. Great job as always. Zeke Gossett, Ethan King. All right. Here come the Seaborn crew. 9th place in that Angler of the Year race coming in. Benji and Jonathan, they were 84 points off the lead. Today they got 5 that'll go 1975. Great job. Did we stay in the dirt all day?
Pretty much.
I was going to say.
Well, we've been on the river for a while.
You were?
Yeah. And
did something break down?
Pretty much.
Okay, I was going to say, there's no way you were in the middle of anything unless it was in a creek in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, then we hit the bank.
What were you using around the bank to catch them?
Senko.
Y'all like that thing a little bit.
It'll catch them.
It'll catch them. Great to see y'all. As always, the Seaborn crew. Great year. We'll see you at Wheeler Lake. Tom Taylor and Russ Reynolds. But 195.05, it'll go 10.59 to end the ABT North season for you.
Yeah, it wasn't a good day. Yesterday was great. You know how it goes.
They'll swim off sometimes.
That's right.
We appreciate you being here. Great year, and we'll see you in 2026. Chad and Ryan Hall started the year with a top 3 down there at Smith Lake. They got a good bag of them today. But 186.5 that are going to go 21.52 today. You joined the big fish parade coming across this stage. How'd y'all catch them?
Jig and a worm.
Jig and a worm, dragging around offshore.
Dragging around.
How deep?
8 to 15.
Not that deep. Great job. Good to see you guys. Now this y'all been doing this a long time. This is how you know a lake is showing out, when you catch 21 pounds and Daniel Montgomery just throws them off the stage and don't ever give you an off. They gone. Good to see you guys. That happens when 24 pounds is what it takes to be in the top 10. Greg and Jeremy Tomlin, boat 196.5. There will go 20.72, adding to those 20-pound bags. The Tomlin crew, great job. How'd you catch them out there today?
On a minnow. So mostly on a minnow.
Riding around, got that live scope down, shaking them in. Or what kind of minnow are we shaking?
Sakamati shad.
Sakamati shad. Thanks for being honest with me. Good to see you. Tomlin crew. Roland Liverett and Michael Smith, boat 191, 3 bass today, 8.53 today to end ABT North for you in 2025?
It was good. It could have been a lot better, but it's
Could have been a lot better. Always could be worse too, right?
That's right. That's right.
We appreciate you guys being here. See you down the road. The team has got a lot of experience on this pond. Boat 200, Walker Brown and Sloan Pennington. 5 bass today that'll go 17.65. Not quite going to get you in that top 20 right now. They are kicking them out on Pickwick. Did you guys catch a lot of fish out there today?
Yes, sir. We caught a bunch of 3-pounders.
Well, that's good to hear. We need some 3-pounders back in this pond. We see a lot of big ones and then kind of that in between. So fishing ledges mainly today?
Brush piles mostly.
Brush piles mostly. Well, appreciate you guys being here. We'll see y'all down the road. Good to see you as always. All right. The last team that can chase down this Angler of the Year deal, Damian Willis, Tyler Kiker. They got 5. They were 13 points back from Mark McKegg and Tim Hurst coming into this deal. They have 5 today that will go 20-62. They don't let me do math, boys. But I'm going to tell you, that right there is going to be pretty dadgum close. You don't think it is?
I think we got passed from behind.
You think you got past? Well, we had a couple guys, Davidson and Fikes, Bison Chambers, caught really big bags today, but it's going to depend on a few things. Y'all know how it's going to go. And again, I have to take these flip-flops off, get to counting toes, fingers. I have to get Darian involved. Nobody wants him counting either. How did y'all catch them today?
Caught a couple on a crankbait, mostly shaking them in her.
Angler of the Year, what would it mean to you in the ABT North against this group?
I want it bad. Let it slip a couple times.
I know we've had some really close calls. Will it be enough? I know you said it would be. Come on now.
It's not going to be enough. That's another second.
I think it's another second place. All right, well, fingers crossed for you guys. We're gonna tally it all up when the scales close here in just a few minutes. Willis and Kiker making things interesting. Heath Kelly and Kevin Breimer, but 188.5. They go 14.74 today. Great job on the Tennessee River.
See, it was tough.
You won't back down? Tell him you want some ice cream.
Tell him to have some ice cream.
It's Father's Day weekend. He needs to get you some ice cream.
You don't know.
Can you say Happy Father's Day? Come on with it. Happy Father's Day. And you get some ice cream.
Happy Father's Day. Hey.
Nope, not happening. We're in a standoff. He said no.
What's that song?
Yeah, not happening today. All right, waiting on just a few more teams to go. The Angler of the Year race is really close to all y'all. Yeah, I know y'all are mathing. We're mathing too. It's going to be interesting. We may need it. I swear I think they do. Boat 213, Gary Thacker, Carter Woodall with 5 bass from Pickwick Lake today. That will go 16:48, headed to the house. David Ayers and Brody Robeson. Boat 225. Mountain Dew Big Bass currently 787. Five bass today. Watch it right here. 25.63. And get this, sixth place. That takes you to sixth place today. It's always a fun time till you get right here, and this place is kicking them out. But what a dadgum day for you boys. How'd you catch them?
Man, we was all over the board. We had 3 different deals we were running. I think we have 1 off a boat dock, 2 out of 6 foot of water, 1 out of 25, and 1 out of 20. So we were just all over the board. We threw back 2 16 to 19 pound bags. Man, it was an awesome day.
What kind of baits were you using to catch all those?
Mostly a jig. Caught a lot of them on a jig. And a shaky head. We kept it simple.
Slack line and 25 pounds never sounds bad. Hold them up out here, guys. Great job. David Ayers, Brody Robinson. $24.55 just to get in the Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard top 10 right now. Goodness gracious. Mitch Mitchell and Candler McCollum holding down the 10th place spot right now with 24.55. Tennessee River showing out. Boat 210, Scott and Ryan Myers. Boat 210. Make it quick. Well, Fisher 171. See? 171. There we go. Fast as I can make it. See you next year, guys. 2026 sign-ups coming up in August. What a big fish beat down here on Pickwick Lake. Stop number 5 of the Alabama Bass Trail 2025 season. And we are ending it on a bang here in the shoals. Jason Wisnant and Tim Baker, boat 216. Another good bag of quality Pickwick bass for 5 that'll go 1944. How'd y'all catch them today?
Jig and a spoon.
Jig and a spoon. How deep?
Probably about 20 foot.
Sounds like a good time to me. Great job, guys. Good to see you. See you down the road. Jeremy Sanders, Kelly Treese, boat 214. Boat 214. 5 that'll go 1849. How'd you catch those today?
Crankbait.
What kind of crankbait?
DT, no, 10XD.
10XD. All right. It's a Strike King 10XD. We're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. How big do you think it is?
6.
6 pounds. All right. 568. Just a little shy. Great job. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all down the road. Mike Young or Ryan Lee. Boat 217 coming up next. Getting in this later flight. Winding things down here. 5 that'll go 1343 for Mike and Ryan.
We had a good day today.
at the very end. You know how you figure it out and then you run out of time? That's what
Always how it goes for me.
obviously 13 pounds wasn't going to get it.
Well, we appreciate you being here and glad you turned it around at the end of the day. Bill Darby, John Greenwood coming up. 201. 5 today. 5 ago, 1940. Now it's looking like a Candyland bag right there, I think.
We wish we were on Candyland today.
I wake up every day and wish I was on Candyland.
Let's go. I mean, we know the guy right here that can make it happen. So, no, it was slow, but whenever we did swing, it was a decent fish. So, it was a good day. We enjoyed Pickwick.
No doubt about it. Good bag. Great job.
Hold a few up.
Yeah, y'all want it. Before Bill runs off, hold 544 on a Mountain Dew Big. Y'all hold them up. Hold them up. Make Andy Abernathy proud right there. That's like saying Beetlejuice. You say it 3 times, he'll pop up out of nowhere. Tony Beck, Donnie Beck, Tony Harvey. I can't talk. Boat 219, bringing in another one of these 20-pound bags, 2058 for Beck and Harvey. You know, our lake is kicking them out whenever you catch 2058, and Daniel Montgomery just acts like it's no big deal. How many 20-pound bags do you think you two have weighed in on this lake over the years? Daniel Montgomery says, shoot. We can't count that high.
Well, in the little weekend derbies, we do good, but on ABT, first time we've had 5 fish in years, so we're just happy with that now.
Happy to have 20. Now, look, we've got those GPS trackers. I saw y'all running all over the place today. I saw y'all in some places that I said, huh? Yeah. A little bit, but did you catch a lot of fish out there on the pond today?
Yeah, when we went way back, where you seen this, typically what you catch in there is big ones, and we probably caught 15 2 to 3 pounders, and usually you don't catch any of them. So just one of them days. But there was 2 other guys in there with us, and they probably said between all of us caught 100 fish.
Unreal. Pickwick's been kicking them out. One more thing. I already said this last weekend. I've got to say it again. We got right on the other side of this concrete, $25,000 up for grabs in November. Are you starting to think about that a little bit as season's winding down?
Well, yeah, but we're looking forward. Our main goal this year was to make championship on Wheeler for this one. So that's what we want to see what we do.
So you got to try to win that one first, and then lots of chances for money for Beck and Harvey. Great job, guys. Good to see you, as always. Elliott Galt, Austin Swindle spent some time with these boys on ABT Live in the Hurricane K when it was coming through. 5 to go, 2052. Great job. Looks like y'all turned it around because you just boated your first keeper when I pulled up. Do I get credit for that?
You get credit for leaving us.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Yeah, unfortunately we had 4 really good fish, and one of the keepers you saw us catch we could not get rid of. So, we left there, went and played bumper boats like we said, and man, luckily nobody was around where we wanted to play at. So we pulled up, and he caught those 4 other ones really quick, and it just fizzled out, and we never got another bite.
Now you are headed to the James River right now.
Oh, yeah. We're leaving first thing in the morning.
So when does practice start?
Starts Monday.
Starts Monday. Well, we wish you the best of luck up there in an invitational. Great job, guys. Great year in the Alabama Bass Trail North for Galt and Swindle. Brian Johnson, Brandon Gross, boat 207, 5 that'll go 11:08 to wind up the season.
It's a tough day today, that's for sure.
No doubt about it for a lot of teams. It's either feast or famine out there on Pickwick Lake. 2769 on top, William Nichols and Jake Young, with Blake Hawkins and Josh Clark with 2764 right there in second, and Lance Walker and Cole Walker in third with 2692. It was that. Jonathan Vincent and Wyatt Brown, boat 215, 2 bass today. 369. You said it was a wet day out there, and it was that.
Yeah, it was a wet day. A lot different from, being out here this week where I couldn't miss a fish. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. And today we couldn't get any over 14 and a quarter. It was that kind of day. Caught a ton of fish that none would measure. But got to say, had a great day of catching fish. I actually had a great month of catching fish. That's how much I've been over here. But today we didn't get the size we need, but I want to say thank God for this opportunity because a lot of people don't get to do this.
Amen to that. We'll see you down the road. All right, just a few more teams. I believe John Simpson is checking. Every team has required to turn in a key fob so we know everybody gets back in safe. You have to turn in a key fob to weigh your fish. Everybody's in. Ty Cox, you've got 30 seconds to get up here. Run. Ty, she's fixing to close the scales. Hurry. She said he's not. Take your time, Ty. Miss K ruined my joke. And I don't want you after me, so I'm glad. That's good. It all worked out for everybody right there. Sorry, Ty. I'll just apologize to him now. Are all fobs in, John Simpson?
Like 4.
4 fobs. Jason Duran didn't turn his in. Darian's probably blew out of the boat. Got some Pickwick fish catchers coming up. Cameron Galtney and Ty Cox will be up next. Cameron's got to bring the key fob so they can weigh this bag in right here. What's up, buddy? Ty Cox, Cameron Galtney. I ran around trying to find y'all live, and your tracker froze up and never could find y'all. Good day out there?
Man, it's been a long day. We've been out there forever.
It is. When you blast off at 5 and you weigh in at almost 5, that is a long, long day. 5 fish?
What's big fish?
787. Ain't that big? Just for the fun of it, I say. All right. Going to be just shy of the top 10 with 24-20. There aren't a lot of lakes you can say that, but this little pond right here is one you can say 24-20. Great day. We're definitely going to hold them up loud and proud. But how'd y'all catch them?
Called every one of them scope and stumps.
Scope and stumps. Now, in these team events, how does that work? Do y'all take turns on who gets to catch them? As you got one man on the rod, one man on the net? How's it work for y'all?
I have to have a lot more front deck than he does, so he gets like that much room, and I get that much room.
So you're saying you bully Cameron off the front deck?
No way. He gets first cast every time.
Okay, no, that's nice of you. I appreciate that. Y'all hold them 708 on a Mountain Dew Big Bass. Great day. Hold them up. Look at that Pickwick beast right there. That's a pretty good Father's Day gift right there. How are you? You see the big fish? Woo! Get a hold of that thing. Hold him up for Jared right out here, and then for Jason Duran in the corner. We have to keep him down there. Make him behave. Righto here, boys. Good to see y'all. Waiting on the word from Tournament Director John Simpson. Got a couple fobs out. Got to make some phone calls on those. Make sure everybody's good. And if they're going to weigh fish. And then we'll call this thing. The top 10 right now. 27-69. William Nichols, Jake Young. Blake Hawkins, Josh Clark in second, 27-64. The Walker boys in third, Lance and Cole with 26-92. Mitch Rollins and Jackson Rollins, another father-son duo, 2686 for 4th place. In 5th place, winners at Gunnersville this year in March, Hunter Davidson and Bryant Fikes, 26-24, and they have made the Angler of the Year race really interesting today. In 6th place, Bobby Sharper and Jeff Prizza, 26-13. In 7th place, Brody Robinson and David Ayers, 25-63. In 8th place, Jake Bison, Briar Chambers, 25-49. 9th place, Nolan Spencer fishing solo today with 24-86. And rounding out the Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard top 10, Mitch Mitchell and Candler McCollum, 24-55. 24. What? I think I said 28 pounds on my weight prediction, didn't I? Yeah. Not by much. Darren, I was not off by much. 27.69 is close to 28. I would tell everybody that's 28 for the rest of my life. Noah Dickinson shaking his head at me. We should put him on speakerphone.
Are y'all going to weigh fish today? Good deal, buddy. Thank you.
That's it. The scales are closed. That gentleman was not going to weigh fish. We got to sort a few things out. We're going to come back, do our favorite part, hand out the hardware, hand out the Happy Gilmore checks and the real checks. We're going to decide an Angler of the Year for this 2025 ABT North season. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
The Alabama Bass Trail, brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Landers McClarty Chevrolet, and by McGraw-Webb Chevrolet.
Walker. Come see Jason Duran, side stage.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Before there were hashtags, there were handshakes and shared stories. They gave us confidence to make our first cast and chase our dreams. They taught us to fish, and in the process, taught us about life. They taught us that success isn't just about reaching the top. It's about lifting others up. The future isn't just about selling tackle. It's about 3 simple words. Let's go fishing. Here's to the original influencers.
This is Jack's Country, and it's that time of year when folks only have one thing on their mind. And by one thing, of course, we mean Bacon Mania at Jack's, a piled high applewood smoked bonanza. Come get our ultimate big barbecue bacon burger with 6 slices, or our tangy barbecue bacon patty melt, or our big BLT. Catch Bacon Mania before it gets away. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
The Alabama Bass Trail, sponsored by Rapala, VMC, Southern Protection Agency, Crush City, and TH Marine.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
I leave nothing to chance when it comes to hooks. They are the most critical part of the equation.
This is truly the best hook I've ever used.
Thinner, stronger, slicker, all the pluses that you really want in a hook. That red line right in the roof of her mouth, exactly where you want to get them.
When you have the opportunity to create something good, you might as well make this great, and I think that's what we did with the Red Line series of hooks.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Welcome to Minnow King. How can I help you?
Everything looks good. I'm friggin' starving, man. Been spawning all morning.
Ugh, TMI, bro. What do you want?
I'll take a Crush City freeloader and gizzard shad.
Anything to drink.
Water.
Pull ahead, please. Welcome to Minnow King.
We're gonna have what he's had. Yeah, throw me in a net BLT too.
Pull ahead, please.
Calm down, quit feeding him so much.
Hey, man, I'm trying to, man.
If you overfeed him, he's gonna hide under a log.
This is Jack's Country, where we wait all year for a bite of Bacon Mania at Jack's. Choose from 3 piled-high Applewood smoked bacon beauties. Bacon Mania won't last, so hurry. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail, brought to you by Garmin, Power Pole, Mountain Dew, Strike King, and Lose.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Terry. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
This is Jack's Country, where we're enjoying our favorite pastime, Bacon Mania at Jack's. Try our ultimate Big Barbecue Bacon Burger, Barbecue Bacon Patty Melt, or Big BLT. Don't let them get away. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
All right, we're back live here. Pickwick Lake stop number 5, the Alabama Bass Trail North, presented by Phoenix Boats. Our last event here in the north. We got one more next weekend in the south at Lay Lake. Wrap things up there. And then our field will be compiled for the championship that will go down on Wheeler Lake just up the road in Decatur, Alabama in October. Entry fee free championship. The top 75 from the north, top 75 from the south will go there, and each event winner. Only one more to go, John Boy. We're almost there, almost home for an ABT season finale. It's kind of crazy to think about. We just started in January, I feel like 2 weeks ago, for the ABT 100 on Guntersville.
Yeah, I tell you what, these things fly by, man. It starts up and you get into that run, and then next thing you know, it's over. So
just over and done with.
It's done until the championship.
Miss Kay, hello. How are you? Good. We're close to the end of the season here. We're fixing to crown a new Angler of the Year in the ABT North. One of our closest finishes ever, if my redneck math is correct, and I believe it is. Very close finish in this. We're fixing to hand out a lot of money. And before we get there, can we just talk about this lake and what it kicked out today?
You know, the Tennessee River is just absolutely on fire. And, you know, not everybody caught them, but I heard a lot of people talking about how many fish they caught during practice and how many short fish they caught, which is disappointing on tournament day. But when you think about the overall health of the lake, it's good to see those. And it's good to see people are saying they probably caught 100 fish during practice. Short fish are good for next year when we're here in March. So looking forward to being back in March. But, man, the lake did great. Weather kind of held up maybe a little bit. Did not get as bad as it could, and did not get as bad as it did last week here. So
why did you say that? We're not finished yet.
That's why I'm saying let's hurry up.
Hurricane K has spoken. All right, in third place, adding some more hardware to that house down there. I call them the president and vice president of Counts, Tennessee. I don't know who's who when it comes to that. Kicking tail today, 26.92. Going to get them third place. Going to get them $6,000 plus some contingency money. Lance and Cole Walker.
Sorry, I'm still doing checks.
The Walker boys. Getting it done today. Good job, boys.
All right, let me get y'all go ahead.
Got the cardboard checks. Going to take home another $2,500 from the folks at Phoenix Boats for running one of the best boats on the water. We appreciate the folks from Phoenix supporting the Alabama Bass Trail and making heated seats for Jason Duran. That's all we hear about on live. Even today, he got in a heated seat plug today in the rain, which seems dangerous to me, John.
Yeah, it definitely been dangerous for me. Yeah.
Just a heated seat in the rain, Jason Duran. He says his shorts are dry because of good job, boys. Need some jigs? Oh, yeah. I got to get you some. All right. Second place, and I mean just by a little bit, with 27.64. Blake Hawkins and Josh Clark going to take home $7,500 today. And I mean, they were one threadfin shad away from a bigger payday. Here at stop number 5. Great job, guys. $7,500. Not a bad Saturday. And last but not least, they weighed in early. William Nichols and Jake Young with 27.69 are your winners. Stop number 5. Going to take home $15,000 and the hardware. Automatic bid into that championship at Wheeler Lake, and they won the Mountain Dew Big Bass with a $787 and another $1,000 cash for that. Congratulations. Great job. 27.69. I can put it in my garage if you don't want it. With 1,047 points. We had a very tight race coming into this deal. Pickwick can always be a shakeup, and it was today. These gentlemen won Lake Gunnersville earlier this year. They've had a fantastic season. Y'all give it up for your 2025 ABT North Anglers of the Year, Hunter Davidson and Bryant Fikes, getting it done by 3 points. Davidson and Fikes taking it home. Came into this event in 4th place, 27 points off of that lead. Caught a great big bag of fish to get there. We appreciate everybody tuning in today on ABT Live, for showing up here on a wet day at McFarland Park. Next weekend we'll be at Lay Lake. Be sure to tune in to wrap up the ABT South. Thanks to the City of Florence, thanks to McFarland Park, and thanks to the ABT crew for showing out on Pickwick Lake. We will see y'all next weekend.